So as a continuation, I decided to go with the same original equipment that I gave him. He's got his ballistic mask on, gave him a rifle, and he is ready to go. So without further ado, I got him all geared up, and I think I'm going to keep him like this. I have another helmet here for him, and you know, if you want to add some stuff to him, then cool. But other than that, I think I'm going to keep him like this. Um, the problem with this figure for me was I had a vision on what I was going to do with him, but when nothing fit him, that threw my vision out the window. So now I've kind of lost interest in customizing him, and I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board because I have a few of these body sculpts, and I really like them still, but I want to figure out the right way and a good way to bring him to the forefront. Forefront, sorry. So I guess with that being said, let's do a 360 on him, see what I've done. Nothing really crazy. All right, there you go. There he is. He's got his rifle. And I went ahead, gave him a couple pouches, and I gave him some grenades back here. He's still got that shotgun uh, pouch or shells, or I don't know what to call that. But anyway, he's got extra shotgun shells there. He's got some pouches going on. And that's pretty much how I'm going to leave him. This is the head sculpt. And he's got this other helmet here, which is, I knew that's going to happen. All right, yeah, that was kind of difficult. But anyway, this is alternate helmet for him. Let's see if we can get that too. Okay, there you go. And with that being said, how about we discuss a custom bat? Let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I recently acquired this G.I. Joe Resolute Battle Android Trooper body. It is not complete. It's missing arms and missing a head. No weapons or anything. It's just, So we'll play around and see what we come up with. All right. So for starters, let's give him some hands. So I got these in my backup there. I didn't realize that the hands were two different colors, but apparently the way it's cast, I'm sorry, let me make sure that it's in view. So apparently the way it's cast is that these fit it perfectly. So let's go ahead and get that one on, and then we'll take a better look. All right. These hands were just spares that I had in my rainy day box, so to speak, and they fit perfectly. So I don't know if those hands were from another Resolute Battle Android Trooper, but they fit. So now I don't have a particular head sculpt for a Battle Android Trooper, so that's where we're going to play around with this. We're going to figure out what head works best. And I got two heads I'm going to go with, but let me know in the comments which one you think is going to be better for them. All right, so first, from the Retaliation Cobra Combat Ninja Trooper, we'll use this head sculpt first. I think it would be better if he had a red dot or red lens instead of this green, but I can definitely dig it. I definitely like how he looks with this on. So this won't be the end all though, because we have one more. Next, we're going to use this head sculpt. What do you think? Coming in hot from the Marauders Company, Marauders Task Force. We got a helmet with a face shield, and underneath that we have kind of their shield masks, or their, I'm not sure what you call them. I'll put it here. But anyway, what you think? Fits perfectly, nice and snug. So that's what you would have there. Now, for the duration of this video, we'll just keep this head sculpt in place, and we're going to get him a sidearm and a rifle, or even more. All right, so next we'll go with this sidearm. Let's see how it fits, if it works for him. Go off camera for a second. This one's kind of, it fits. I mean, it's a little big, but it does fit, and it's snug. It doesn't just fall out. I like it. Besides, he's a robot. I want him to have a bigger sidearm. I don't want him to have a tiny little gun that fits in that holster. You know, like the Terminator. Terminator had, you know, Desert Eagles and stuff like that. So that's where we'll stand with him. And my next weapon for him will be this doodad here. We're going to go with the Mini. I mean, he is a android or a robot. He can hold this thing with one hand and fire it. You know, he's an android. So let's get him suited up with this. So there you have it. He looks good. He holds it fairly well. He stands up with it on his own. I don't need a figure stand. What do you think about the Battle Android? You know, it's a custom, so let's, you know, what would you guys do different for him? With that being said, I think I'm going to end it right here. Unfortunately, the last video with the Snake Eyes body didn't go as I planned, so I'm going to revisit that at a later date. You know, when my creative juices get flowing again. So I'll revisit that at a later date. So with that being said, if you have any questions or comments, feel free, put them down below, and I'll get to them at my earliest convenience. So I appreciate you all. Again, thank you. Until the next one, peace.